United Cup 2026 explained. Team, schedule, star players, and how to stream every match live. In the opening chapter of the 2026 tennis season, before Grand Slam dust settles and ranking points are tallied, one tournament captures the spirit of country, collaboration, and electrifying competition. The United Cup, a unique mixed-gender team event co-sanctioned by the ADP and WTA. It brings together the world's best men and women for national pride, thrilling matchups, and the first real heat of the Australian summer tennis calendar. United Cup +1. From Perth's seaside courts to Sydney's iconic Ken Rosewall Arena, the United Cup isn't just a tournament. It's a festival of tennis that frames the first major rivalry of the season. Here's everything you need to know before game on. In 2026, what is the United Cup? A mixed-team tennis phenomenon. Unlike most tennis events, the United Cup uses a mixed-gender team format that celebrates equality, teamwork, and national pride. In this event, players represent their country. Each team match, known as a tie, consists of one men's singles match, one women's singles match, one mixed doubles match. All matches are played on hard courts, and the team that wins 2 out of 3 matches wins a tie. United Cup. This structure blends individual brilliance with collective effort. Every point has a story not only for the player but for the nation behind them. What started as a fresh idea has quickly become one of tennis's most exciting and strategically captivating competitions, setting the tone for the year ahead. When and where? 10 days of tennis magic. The 2026 United Cup runs from Friday, January 2nd to Sunday, January 11th, 2026. United Cup. It unfolds in 2 iconic Australian cities. Perth. Venue, RAC Arena. Group stage matches begin on January 2nd. Early quarterfinals take place here. Sydney. Venue, Ken Rosewall Arena, inside Sydney Olympic Park. Group stage matches begin on January 3rd. Hosts the semi-finals January 10th and the final January 11th. Teams competing in Perth and Sydney battle in parallel, with travel and rest days built in for teams advancing deep into the elimination phase. United Cup. This bi-city structure adds globe-trotting drama to the early season and gives fans in 2 major locations a front-row seat to world-class tennis. Format in detail. How the Cup unfolds: 18 teams, 6 groups, round-robin battles. 18 countries are divided into 6 round-robin groups, 3 teams each. Over several days, each country plays both of its group opponents, creating high-stakes ties where every set and sometimes every game matters. The key rule for advancement: each group winner qualifies for the quarterfinals. Additionally, the best runner-up in each host city also advances. United Cup. This format means one loss isn't necessarily elimination. Momentum, tie breaks, and tie victory margins all matter. The schedule: groups, match days, and knockouts. Here's how the 10-day festival unfolds. Group stage. January 2nd to 6th, group play in Perth. January 3rd to 7th, group play in Sydney. Quarterfinals. January 7th to 9th, quarterfinal matches in both cities. Semifinals. January 10th, 2 semifinal matches in Sydney. Final. January 11th, United Cup final in Sydney. The action builds one day at a time, from group stories to championship climax. United Cup. The teams, star-studded lineups, and national pride. With 18 nations entered, the 2026 United Cup boasts a dazzling roster of tennis stars, balancing seasoned veterans and rising talents. Multiple top 10 players across ADP and WTA rankings are committed, making this one of the most compelling opening tournaments of the year. ADP Tour +1. Here's a breakdown of groups and standout teams. Perth groups. Group A. USA. Defending champions led by Coco Gauff, WTA number 3, and Taylor Fritz, ADP number 6. Reuters. Spain. Argentina. Group C. Italy. Featuring Jasmine Paolini and rising star Flavio Coballi. ADP Tour. France. Switzerland. Group E. Great Britain, with Emma Raducanu and Jack Draper making waves. The Times. Greece, represented by Stefanos Tsitsipas and Maria Sakkari. ADP Tour. Japan, including former world number 1 Naomi Osaka. ADP Tour. Sydney Groups. Group B. Canada, featuring Felix Auger-Aliassime and Victoria Mboko. ADP Tour. Belgium. China. Group D. Australia, home hopes led by Alex de Minaur. ADP Tour. Czechia. Norway. Group F. Germany, with Alexander Zverev and newcomer Eva Liss. ADP Tour. Poland, boasting IGA Swiatek, WTA number 2, and Huber Hurkacz. Reuters. Netherlands. The draw combines national rivalries with global star power, ensuring that both singles showdowns and mixed doubles will provide edge-of-your-seat drama. Star Players TO Watch. Who could define the cup? Coco Gauff, USA. Already a major force on the WTA Tour, Gauff brings speed, power, and leadership as the U.S. defends its title. Reuters. Taylor Fritz, USA. A top ADP contender whose serve and baseline dominance often decide tight ties. Reuters. IGA Swiatek, Poland. The former world number 1 brings tactical excellence and consistency to Poland's lineup. Reuters. Alexander Zverev, Germany. A Grand Slam caliber player whose experience could tip crucial ties. ADP Tour. Emma Raducanu and Jack Draper, Great Britain. A storied pairing combining breakthrough potential with national pride. The Times. Naomi Osaka, Japan. A multi-Grand Slam champion whose return adds star glamour and serious firepower. ADP Tour. Aside from these marquee names, teams bring depth and diversity. From rising teenagers to seasoned doubles specialists, a recipe for unpredictable, high-octane competition. How the scoring works. Every match counts. In each tie between nations, men's and women's singles are best of 3 tiebreak sets. Mixed doubles is played over 2 tiebreak sets with a 10-point match tiebreak if tied at 1 set apiece. United Cup. Winning 2 matches clinches a tie, but every individual result also contributes to a team's chances of advancing via tiebreaks and best runner-up standings. This format rewards versatility and teamwork, and often elevates doubles specialists into championship-deciding roles. The road to the final. From groups to glory. The path to the United Cup title has 3 major phases. 1. Group play. Round-robin action over the first 5 days decides who moves forward. Close results matter. Set scores and even mixed doubles wins can swing the best runner-up tiebreak. 2. Quarterfinals. Across Perth and Sydney, top teams and best runners-up fight elimination matches for a spot in the semis. 3. Semifinals and final. Both semifinals and the championship match occur in Sydney. It also sets the tone for the Australian Open, offering top players competitive match play under tournament conditions, a valuable edge heading into the year's first Grand Slam. For fans, it's the first real chance to feel the pulse of a new season. National flags flying, players cheering on teammates, mixed doubles drama, and every set packed with meaning. Conclusion, let the countdown begin. From January 2nd to January 11th, 2026, the United Cup unites nations, showcases elite athleticism, and delivers the stories that define a tennis season before it even truly begins. With star players, passionate crowds, strategic team play, and multiple ways to watch live, the stage is set for an unforgettable kickoff to the 2026 season. It doesn't matter whether you're a fan of singles, doubles, ADP, WTA, or national competition. This is tennis with purpose. Game on. Trophy tennis. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.